4-6 crisscross. This will be quite interesting. I'm thinking offhand, building it till here, adding a support, then at the center of this, not steel, let's say road, build another support over here, let's say something like this. Copy that, copy the whole thing, flip it around, and then add hydraulics to pull that up so that car C can go down. Might need some work, so let's get started. Okay, so after playing around a bit, I made this. Built a better design for the middle pivot point to hold up the bridge. That's quite important. This hydraulic on the right hand side, connected it to here so that it has enough pull and push to correctly rotate the bridge so that A and C can both get over. Let's see how it runs. The bus going quite smoothly, quite fast. Goes down, connects. That makes the bridge much more stable. And we are done. Luckily my first idea worked on that one. So let's hope for the best with the next. Moving on. 4-7 fork jump. This might be another one that might require some time and small adjustments. Building a road like that, adding it, and then adding a hydraulic over here on a rope to pull it a bit up and see where we get. Let's get started. Okay, to give a run through what I did, I basically built a straight road and rotated it 5 degrees at a time until I hit this bridge part on C. Then I lowered the second half of the bridge so that A would go to A, and then added hydraulic and very little change so that the second car doesn't put too much force on the bridge, and this is how it ended up. First one goes nicely, just a bit of a lift. Second one goes, lands nicely. Quite a chaotic bridge, but it was quite fun. On to the next. 4-8 downward tube. This seems interesting. Okay, so what I'm thinking is building something like this, adding a road just to slow down the speed of A, so that it crashes exactly on that point of the wooden bridge that does not break, to break the speed and then catch it underneath with just a simple road. And yeah, let's get on with that. Might take a lot of adjusting to do and to get to work, so let's hope for the best. Okay, after messing around with this quite a bit, I ended up with the perfect ending, I would say. Hitting it with the point of a nose, slowing down the speed, and also falling quite slowly, so all that's left to be done is building a road to catch it. And let's just add that up. Building a road to catch it, and it's sliding off and going through without breaking. Okay, let's try that again. As I was saying, building something to catch it, and it just slides off and makes it to the end. Could maybe adjust that to go a bit better, but let's move on. 4-9 falling tower. Quite a suspicious name, suggesting what will happen. And yes, not enough roads. So we're gonna have to build some type of catching device to catch the car, and then send the car over, and then figure out how not to break it. Okay, so let's get started on that. Okay, so the first part of a contraption looks something like this. Car moves nice and slow, and that's very close, but the problem we have here is we're gonna need to catch the bridge. So what I'm thinking of is creating some weird tilting point contraction, something like this. So that will swing around this axis over here and maybe work. Let's get starting on building that. Okay. After messing around a whole lot, adjusting the weight of the left side tower so that it doesn't have too much mass on the left hand side. Build this, catches it nicely, throws it off, and doesn't land on its wheels. Yeah, so making progress, but still not the right kind of process. Alright, all it took to finish this up was just finishing the bridge over here, and somehow it now works. Let's run through it. Tower catches the bridge, it goes around the axis, lands on its wheels quite nicely. That thing on the left hand side bobbing around, and it runs to the end. Very interesting. Quite interesting to see what people did on the lower end of the budget, but I'll do that on my own time. Up next, 14 flip-flop. Okay. So the boat will go the whole time with every car. A, then C, then E. Okay, different boats will go. So C will only go with C. So if we build something like this, that goes there. This part lifts up. Later on, we should end up with something that works. Something obviously better than this, so let's get building. Alright, ended up with this. Quite interestingly, you had to fix this road to this point, otherwise C1 would not go up. Took a whole lot of adjusting as well, but C flips around when it rides up. So let's see the end solution of this. Our first car goes. Quite a steel heavy bridge. Does not connect. Lands nicely and then goes. Bridge goes back. The car then goes, launches into the ground, drives up, and there we have it. Another 5 levels complete. If you did like this video, please give a like on the like button and please considering subscribing. Thank you and enjoy.